County Council is considering spending $600,000 to improve safety outside of the downtown courthouse.
Several people have been attacked there, right on the sidewalk. King 5's Ted Land joins us with more on what they plan to do from the newsroom. Ted.
Well, Mark and Joyce, the County Council heard some horror stories today about just how dangerous the entrances to the courthouse have become, especially the 3rd Avenue door, which a judge decided to close recently after yet another attack on someone passing by.
Kevin McCabe, a public defender, was attacked outside the King County Courthouse in downtown Seattle last month and was one of several people who told harrowing stories about how dangerous that part of the city has become.
We all know that conditions have been worsening over the course of the past few years, and that it's dangerous to walk to work if you work in the King County Courthouse.
Nadia Simpson works for the court, often around violent, convicted criminals. And she says the most dangerous part of her day is often the commute to and from work.
In the last 4.5 years, having worked here, the number of incidents that have happened to me individually has far outnumbered anything that I experienced in even more far dangerous situations.
King County Sheriff Mitzi Johanknick says the county and Seattle police need a more robust presence on the sidewalks to keep courthouse staff, jurors, and anyone passing by safe.
And I think we talk a good game about making them safe. It's time we put up the money.
And tomorrow the County Council will talk about that money. They're thinking about approving $600,000 of emergency funding for sheriff's deputies, security screeners, and outreach workers who will focus on the areas around the courthouse. Live in the newsroom, Ted Land, King 5 News.